May 2, 1933, stands as a dark day in German history. On that day, the Nazi regime delivered a devastating blow to the country's labor movement, a movement that had fought tirelessly for workers' rights. This brutal act, carried out with chilling efficiency, marked a turning point in Germany's descent into totalitarianism. It served as a stark warning to the world about the dangers of unchecked extremism and the fragility of democratic institutions. The events of May 2, 1933 are a chilling reminder of the importance of safeguarding workers' rights and the need for vigilance against those who seek to silence dissent and consolidate power. The crushing of German unions did not occur in a vacuum. It was the culmination of a series of events that had been unfolding for years. Germany, still reeling from its defeat in World War I, was grappling with economic turmoil and political instability. The Weimar Republic, established in the aftermath of the war, was struggling to maintain order and provide for its citizens. The stage was set for the rise of a new kind of leader, one who promised to restore Germany to its former glory and address the grievances of the people. If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe to History Untold for more content on pivotal moments in history. The Weimar Republic, established in 1919, faced an uphill battle from the outset. The Republic was burdened with the legacy of Germany's defeat in World War I, including crippling war reparations and the loss of significant territories. The German economy, already weakened by the war, was further strained by hyperinflation in the early 1920s. This economic instability led to widespread unemployment, poverty, and social unrest, creating a breeding ground for extremist ideologies. In this climate of uncertainty and fear, extremist groups both on the left and the right flourished. The Nazis, a fringe group with a message of nationalism, anti-Semitism, and anti-communism, capitalized on the widespread discontent. They skillfully exploited people's fears and anxieties, promising to restore order, revive the economy, and rebuild Germany as a great power. Their message resonated with many Germans, particularly those who felt left behind by the Weimar Republic and longed for a return to a bygone era of stability and prosperity. The Nazi Party, led by the charismatic but deeply disturbed Adolf Hitler, rose to prominence in the early 1930s. Exploiting the economic hardship and political instability of the Weimar Republic, the Nazis presented themselves as the saviors of Germany. They promised to restore order, revive the economy, and purge the country of those they deemed undesirable, particularly Jews, communists, and other political opponents. Through a combination of propaganda, intimidation, and political maneuvering, the Nazis steadily gained support. They appealed to a broad cross-section of German society, including the unemployed, small business owners, and disillusioned members of the middle class. The Nazis' message of national revival, combined with their scapegoating of minorities and promises of a return to greatness, resonated with a population desperate for change. Section 4. The Storm Breaks, May 2, 1933. On January 30, 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany, marking a turning point in German history. Within months, the Nazis moved swiftly to consolidate their power and eliminate opposition. They targeted trade unions, viewing them as bastions of socialist and communist influence and a threat to their totalitarian ambitions. On May 2, 1933, the Nazis launched a coordinated attack on trade union offices across Germany. Nazi paramilitary forces, including the SA or Sturmabteilung and SS or Schutzstaffel, stormed union offices, seizing their assets and arresting their leaders. Union records were confiscated or destroyed, effectively crippling their ability to operate. The Nazis justified their actions by claiming that the unions were hotbeds of communist activity and posed a threat to national security. This was, of course, a baseless accusation designed to mask their true intentions, to crush any form of organized labor that might challenge their authority. Section 5. The German Labor Front, a facade of worker empowerment. Having dismantled independent trade unions, the Nazis sought to create an illusion of worker representation. They established the German Labor Front, or Deutsche Arbeitsfront, DAF, a state-controlled organization designed to control and manipulate the workforce. The DAF was not a true labor union, but rather a tool of the Nazi regime. It promoted the interests of the Nazi Party, and sought to maximize worker productivity for the benefit of the state. Under the DAF, strikes and collective bargaining were strictly prohibited. Workers were denied the right to organize, negotiate wages, or improve their working conditions. The DAF implemented various programs designed to indoctrinate workers with Nazi ideology, promote racial purity, and encourage support for the regime. These programs included compulsory membership in Nazi-controlled organizations, such as the Beauty of Labor Initiative, which aimed to improve working conditions superficially while ignoring the underlying issues of worker exploitation. Section 6. Echoes of the Past. Lessons from the Nazi Era. The Nazi suppression of labor unions stands as a stark reminder of the dangers of totalitarianism and the importance of safeguarding democratic institutions. By dismantling independent labor organizations, the Nazis were able to silence dissenting voices, exploit workers, and consolidate their power. The events of May 2, 1933 serve as a cautionary tale about the fragility of democracy and the importance of remaining vigilant against those who seek to undermine it. The legacy of the Nazi era continues to resonate today. The struggle for workers' rights, the fight against discrimination, and the importance of protecting democratic values remain as relevant as ever. The lessons learned from the Nazi era, particularly the dangers of unchecked extremism, the importance of a free press, and the need to protect the rights of all citizens, are essential for safeguarding democracy and preventing future atrocities. We must never forget the victims of Nazi tyranny, and we must remain vigilant in our defense of freedom and justice for all. If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe to History Untold for more in-depth historical content.